Welcome all alive to my nest. Here's Nowhere, and this is the third and final part of my play session of a new tabletop game, Rusty Lake Untold, The Lab, hosted by my fellow theorist Zefiewings. The links to get Rusty Lake Untold materials, as well as ones to Zef's channels, are in the description. Previously in the lab. 4 clueless guys woke up in a mysterious lab. They successfully restored power and explored everything they could. They discovered a mysterious presence watching them with literally glowing eyes. Supposedly a cat girl. They finished a possibly unethical experiment and found a new friend. A living disembodied hand named Jordan, which unlocked the door to the office of certain Rose Vanderboom, containing her journals. And finally, they found their way into the vent and ready to start exploring.
Alright, lead the way, Nowhere.
Are we sure we all want to go there because it's kind of cramped?
Yeah, well...
If you all go in, you will have to be one at a time.
Dang it. Yeah, I mean, I guess...
One after another in like a train type of thing.
Yeah. So we can't be like a conga line.
Yeah, you can be a conga line. Yeah.
Oh, we can be. Okay, yeah, then. Yep. Let's go. Yeah. Now here, lead the way.
Okay.
Yeah, from my knowledge, please put your little dots in the conga line order that you take. Thank you.
Conga.
Right.
Conga.
Now here, you are leading the way. So, you, at least for now, are the master of the pathing destiny unless you branch off.
I see.
You begin to crawl in the cramped but feels relatively sturdy space. You crawl along and come to a branching path. You can go left, right, or forward.
Damn.
I cast the back of the map up to Nowhere, which has the scribble from the drawer.
All right.
And I give it.
It takes a little bit of maneuvering, but it's easy enough to pass things up and back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, like every room has a vent somewhere, so
you can call back to your friends and let them know what you're looking at.
I'm trying to like decipher the map.
Something is off, it seems, because we have, well, yeah, we do have a vent in each single room. Yeah, we have 5 rooms so far, and we have 6 squares. So yeah, there's definitely a secret room, but where it is...
I'm just trying to figure out where we are.
Yeah, exactly. And it's weird because it doesn't seem to align pretty well.
You would think that we start in the one at the bottom, but the path would have to go to the right because that's where we enter. It wouldn't go to the left.
The assumption was that we are at the bottom, and I suppose we are at this crossvent.
What if it's upside down and we need to flip it over? Because we climbed in to the right.
Oh, you're right. That would, yes. That actually makes a lot more sense.
Wait. Let me see.
Like we're here, because this is the room, and then like this is the hallway, like this is the crossing.
Dude, I think you're right because it now aligns even better.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, lead the way.
Okay, so we go forward.
All right. Nowhere, you head up forward. If at any point any of you behind branch out and go a different way, let me know.
Here. And we go forward.
Nowhere, you come to a bend. And you are forced to go left.
Yeah, seems about right.
We're so smart.
Ifad,
I follow.
Do you follow Elysian when he follows now here?
I actually go to the left.
Okay, so Ifad, you went left at the branch?
Right.
All right, and finally, Flex, No, now here and Elysian have gone forward. Ephad has gone left. Do you follow? Who do you follow?
I'll follow
Flex?
Ephad just in case.
Okay. Now
Probably
here.
a good idea.
I think they'll be eaten by a wild cat girl.
Nowhere.
I mean, there was clearly something in the vent, so it doesn't make sense to leave them alone.
Nowhere you come to a cross. You can go left, right, or forward.
Well, I think I'll preserve my strength and go forward.
Elysian, do you continue to follow?
I follow.
Okay. Ephad, you have reached a branch. You can go left or right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to move it. To the left.
Flex, do you follow?
I will continue following.
Now here. You reach a branch. You can go left or right.
I go right. Or I could go left to confirm if there is another grate. I think it's good to confirm if our path is right.
Alright, so you're going to peek to the left?
Yeah, guys, don't follow me. I'm just to take a look.
Alright.
Dude, I'm the only one behind you. The other one's left.
Really?
Nowhere you crawl to the left, and you go a little ways before you reach a very small grate. It is not big enough to go in, but when you peer through, the grate has already been taken off. You see the electrical room.
That's actually a good news. We are on the right track.
Yeah, you basically have to crawl backwards to reach back into the path. Because you don't have much room to maneuver around. But once you get to the turn, you can right yourself by backing into that corner.
Yeah. Beep,
And then
beep,
going
beep,
forward
beep.
from where that is.
Hey, watch out.
And right from your original path.
Good news. We are on the right path. We can now turn right.
Alright.
Alright. Ephad. You are crawling for quite some time. You have a fair amount of crawling ahead of you. Eventually, as you clamber around, you reach another cross. You can go left, right, or forward.
I'm gonna go right this time.
Alright. Flex, do you continue to
I
follow?
will follow Ephad.
Alright.
Yes. Thanks.
Now here.
Yep.
You have reached a T. You can go left or right.
Going left.
Alright. Elysian, do you continue to follow?
Yep.
Ephad, you have reached a cross. You can go left, right, or forward.
I'm going to specifically say to Flex, hold on a second, I'm going to go double check something, and I go forward, and I kind of crawl forward a little, see if there's a vent, and if there is, look through it.
Alright. You crawl all the way up. You see a little light in the distance. When you reach there, as you're approaching, you can smell the acrid smell of the chemical room. And when you reach the vent, what your nose suspected, your eyes confirm. You see the chemical lab through that vent.
Okay. I back up to where Flex is, and I say, well, shit, I got turned around. And then I decisively go to the left from our current intersection.
When you return to where Flex is, and you go left, you reach another vent.
I'm still following.
Alright. Flex, from your point of view, Ephad has just gone to the right. Because Ephad was
Yes.
at that point facing you.
So, yes, so I turn to the left to follow him.
All right. As you begin to follow, Ephad somewhat quickly runs into another great entrance. You can see the kitchen through it. And there is a paperclip in this grate.
I'll go ahead and stick it in my pocket. Never know
Alright.
when you're gonna need to suddenly, randomly pick a lock that couldn't be picked before.
As he starts backing up, I obviously continue backing up myself to continue making room for him.
Now here,
Yep.
you have reached a branch. Left, right, forward, and you see light to the left. The vent is fairly close to you.
Okay, then I'm going forward. That's a
Alright.
good sign, actually.
Elysian, do you continue to follow?
I do take the turn left just to check it out.
All right. Elysian, you peek into the left. I'm not sure if you know what room to expect, but you see the office.
Yes.
And then you back out and continue to follow nowhere.
Yes. Yes.
Wait, Zeffy, am I currently kind of in line with the kitchen vent?
Yes.
Okay.
So I obviously go back to the previous crossroad, and
Well,
I
Flex,
will...
you can either crawl backwards, or are you going to just basically use the T to kind of make a 3-point
Yes,
turn
I'm gonna use
and turn yourself around?
the key to make a 3-point turn.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so you specifically go back the way you came of the vent you were still waiting in, and you reach
Yes.
another cross. Left, right, or forward.
And I turn left.
Ephad, do you follow Flex?
Yes, I follow Flex.
All right. Flex is now going. You said you go to the left, Flex?
Yeah.
All right. And you have a fairly long stretch of vent in front of you.
Yep.
Now here,
Yep.
you have reached across. You can go left or forward.
I choose to go left.
All right. Elysian, do you continue to follow nowhere?
I do follow him, yes. I trust my
Alright.
friend who has the map.
Nowhere, you reach another cross. Left, right, or forward.
Forward this time.
All right. You go forward and you crawl out of a large. This time, this one is as large as the bedroom vent, and you crawl out of it. I will tell you what you see in just a moment once we catch up the others. But you and Elysian will have time to react in the room before the others catch up.
Okay.
Flex, you are
If
following?
they catch up, because
Well, hopefully they'll get there eventually. In fact, now here, you feel as you're crawling out, Jordan crawls out of your pocket and heads back into the vents.
well, I see what you're doing. That's actually smart.
Flex, you can go forward or you can go right.
Go forward.
And I continue following.
You reach another path. You can go left, right, or forward.
Forward.
As you start to go forward, you are suddenly startled as something grips you.
Ah, what is this?
There is a disembodied hand clinging to your
Oh my
wrist.
god, it's Jordan. Jordan, you startled me. Let's get you back to your nowhere or now here parent.
Jordan crawls in front of you. And also
Alright,
begins
I'll just
to...
follow Jordan.
And I continue following Flex, and by extension, Jordan.
All right. You felt pretty confident your way around the vents, but since you didn't have the paper on you, it's definitely reassuring for Jordan to seemingly be leading your way. So for simplicity, it will take you a little bit to catch up to the others. Now here,
Yep.
you crawl out of the dusty vent onto the cold floor of a dark room.
I suppose I'm gonna be here.
You almost bump your head against a table.
No,
Trying to straighten-
I do bump my head against the table.
You go to straighten up and bump your head against a table and realize you're going to have to crawl out a little farther and drag yourself out from under the table. As you do, you notice a giant machine built into the wall, towering over you. There's a small screen glowing bright red, displaying a blinking message.
Lessian,
Wait,
get over here.
I'm trying. Look, I'm not that young anymore, okay?
Do I need a hand?
No, it's fine, it's fine. I try to climb out and I follow the vent and hit my
And yeah, mind the table.
what table? Bang! Hit my head again.
Well, and I'm using my flashlight to look around the room.
This is what you see. You can now move your dot to the final room.
Yeah, thanks for reminding.
Oh, there it is. Damn. What a mess.
No kidding. Okay, are we free to do anything until they find
Let
us?
you know when enough time has passed. So,
Okay.
You have to look around the room.
Hey, what is this button?
and right away you press it.
Right away, boop, pressed. No hesitation, just...
Listen, you
Yeah.
The button.
see a big red button
Yeah.
on the side of the wall.
Yes, I do.
Immediately after you press the button, you hear a heavy mechanism come to life inside the wall. And suddenly, the wall, a large square part of the wall before you, swings in. On the other side of the door, on the other side of the wall, which is now a door, you see a familiar message scrawled on it with black marker. It's time to wake up, it says.
Pinch me.
And you see that it has opened into the hallway.
Ah, dang, I knew it nowhere. I told you, none of you believe. I knew there was a secret pathway.
With satisfaction that you see that it is almost exactly where you were looking, but unfortunately those who built it were clever enough to do what is known as a double-paneled door, in which the wall has a essentially part of the wall, a door, then a gap, then solid, then part of the door. So even if you were to push a nail in, it would still not come across as hollow.
Yeah, I
It
still
is-
consider it as a victory.
Yes,
Okay, you've earned it.
with immense satisfaction.
Well,
EFAT
they're
and
dead.
Flex. It's a little nerve-wracking when you hear grinding mechanical sounds in the distance that you do not know the source of.
Mm.
It shakes the vents you are in, the walls you are in for a moment.
Oh, that's not very good. I'm worried.
For a
English
moment,
is-
you're worried that the vents are going to give way. The shaking is so violent, but it settles. And after a second, you think, hopefully, it is safe to move again.
Mm.
And hopeful music kicks in.
move this into where it
I
is.
think we
We
can.
continue moving.
Yeah.
All right. You two hear, or I should be more specific, Nowhere and Elysian, you hear clanging in the vents, and comes skittering out first Jordan.
Jordan!
What took you so
Followed-
long?
Followed shortly by Flex and Efad.
Oh, those two are all still here. I forgot. Where is Jordan? Where is like the Jordan object? There. Oh, he's like super tiny. Why is he so tiny?
I think someone was having fun having Jordan crawl around on the vent map, is why.
Well, that was me. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
fair.
forgot where I put it.
All right. Nowhere,
Now we can cosplay the Addams family.
Yes.
True.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Now here you have time to look around while the door was opening and your friends were crawling out from the vent. What do you do?
Okay, so I investigate the machine.
The panel outside is blinking the following message: insufficient power. The open doorway leading to inside the machine is large enough for all four of you to stand in at the same time.
All right. I
there
take a look at the
on-
pictures at the papers at the bottom floor.
All right. You are looking at the scattered papers all along the floor, and you are somewhat disappointed to find that they are all blank.
Damn.
However, when you move one of them, you see a very small metal key.
Ooh, key. Another key. I'm the key man.
Efad,
I'm looking at what's on the desk.
the desk is empty. There is only a poster on the wall behind it.
Do that.
Guys, I have a trick to show you. I'm making
Yeah.
a U-turn.
Wow. Who are you?
Okay, that was good.
I don't know what I was expecting to happen just there, but that was not it.
Zeffy, is it like just like a piece of paper in the frame?
The frame itself is wobbly when you start trying to examine it, and you realize it's on a pin. And in the back, you can turn the whole frame.
Oh.
And it will turn up to 180 degrees before it stops turning that way.
Well, my plan was to just set it on fire, but maybe just turning it around will be a better use of our time and resources.
So, what if one of us goes back to the electrical room and switches the fuses to match that side?
Okay,
Oh,
Jordan.
yeah.
let's go.
Alright.
Now here and Jordan, go to the electrical room. Where do you move the fuses? In fact, I will
So,
give you 2 more fuses if you
Yeah,
will
yeah,
just put
it-
them where they are.
yeah, that would be perfect.
Alright, they should be all movable now.
Jordan, keep away from the puddle. Okay. That. I believe it's here. And here. Okay, so
Then?
yeah, I
Use
leave
the
the
third
fuse A in its place. I
Oh, okay.
move the B fuse to the slot F and the G fuse into the slot E. No, C.
Alright. As soon as you move the final fuse into the slot C, you are nearly blinded by the level of sparks flying out of the fuse box in all directions. The lights in the room flicker before going out, submerging you once again in the dim darkness of the emergency lights. But in the distance, you hear the increased buzzing of a large mechanism coming to life. Efad, Elysian, and Flex, I was trying to check who was all still in that room. You see the lights in the room that you are in power on, and the machine whir to life.
Ooh.
A new message has appeared on the screen.
I checked the message.
run memory extraction.exe.
Ooh, spooky.
Hey guys, what did we miss?
Okay, I think we gotta extract some memories, I guess.
Wow, cool. How do we do that?
I think we have to get inside here. I look inside the machine. Is the on-off button inside the machine? Is it like...
There are no buttons inside the machine.
Okay, so like, how do we activate it even? Maybe it's just like once everyone inside it.
I mean, if all 4 of us go inside, we could get Jordan to press it. He was able to lead us, so
but
clearly
press what?
some
What button?
cognitive thought.
Maybe we need to run the program elsewhere.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I didn't get to look at the computer. Was there like something there to like activate it?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Yeah, we've got the shortcut. We can try it out.
Yeah. Need to scoot.
Luckily, it seems that even though the lights in this room do not have power, the computer does. The last thing you had open was the text file, which is still showing.
Okay, I close the text file, and I'm
Screw the
back
text
on
file.
the... Wow.
The only thing else on the desktop you see is the camera button.
Actually, I do click on the camera button to see if maybe changing the like power output, maybe it has repaired the camera or something like that.
All 4 cameras are to life again.
Ooh.
Flex, are you still in the other room, I see?
Yes.
You see Flex in the hidden room, but you also see a fully black figure standing in the kitchen, holding a phone next to its ear.
Ooh.
Standing there for a moment, and then drops the receiver and walks out of the room.
Ah! Guys, I don't want to alarm you, but I think that cat girl might not be a cat girl.
Well,
Don't leave the room. This is very scary.
damn it. Guys, we've made a mistake. We've left Flax in the other room. He's our only defense.
Okay, but Flex, well, we're in this room, the door is closed, we're fine. And if Flex meets that weird shadow monster, then, he could beat it up. This is a win-win for all of
Flex
us.
is sitting on the stool, not knowing what's going on, just like, all right, I'll wait here.
Okay, guys, I think...
Maybe we can send him a message with Jordan. Or do we risk him at all?
Okay, wait, okay, yeah, Efad, you got a piece of paper? Actually, wait, we don't need paper. I take the pen and I write, "Watch out, evil black monster" on Jordan's hand.
Not a cat girl.
Not a cat girl! Exclamation mark. I open the door and I slap him like when you slap like a horse to like get going,
Yeah.
And
It becomes invisible.
Well, he disappears into the white void. No. He kind of scurries down the hallway and just sort of stops in the middle of the hallway, not really sure what you want from him. But Flex, you do see Jordan just standing as much as a hen can right outside the door where you are.
Come here, Jordan.
Comes over to you.
I'm crying.
Once again, on the list of things I wasn't expecting, my adventuring party turning the disembodied hand into a pet was
Not one of them.
was pretty high up there on that unexpected list, but you see a message written on Jordan, which is pretty frightening. Watch out. Black spooky monster, not a cat girl.
Okay. I drag Jordan into the machine and I pull out my wrench in case I need to defend,
All right. There is silence in the office, in the spare room. You're listening with bated breath. Is that creature coming?
I think it's a good idea to
Hear
monitor
it
the
or
cameras.
see it?
oh yeah, this is like that game I played. Was something about like robots. I don't know. I didn't.
Looking at the cameras, you do not see that figure on any of the cameras. It's
Oh,
not
no.
moved into any of the other ones.
This really is 5 minutes at Freddy's.
So it's really waiting
Yeah, that's
in the hallway.
Hallway
Yeah.
or electrical room?
Wait, nowhere. Did you forget to wind the music box?
What music box? I'm supposed to wind something up?
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyways, I check all the cameras and like I guess yeah, nothing. Maybe the monster's gone. Maybe we could just like getting to the weird lab room. It's not that far. Let's just open the door, just run and get in there.
Okay.
All right.
3,
All right.
2, go!
One. Go.
Whoa.
You run.
Out here.
And they slam the door behind them.
Ah.
You were running frantically. You didn't see anything, but you all feel safer now that you are now here. Did you follow?
No, I stand back and slam the door behind them.
I see. The two of you
Like-
don't realize that you're not being followed until too late.
Uh-oh.
But you cannot close the door to the room you are in.
Oh no, it's like that. It's like when FNAF, when like the animatronics in the room, it does that. Yeah, it does that little sound. Oh god. Jordan.
You simply don't know how to close the door. It's
Yeah, I know.
a wall.
I know. That's just me. Okay.
Nothing seems to be happening. And the door the door to this room looks straight down the hallway towards the kitchen.
Yeah.
It is darker now, but you don't see any shapes or anything.
All right. I guess.
Nowhere is nowhere to be found.
Oh yeah. Oh, hey, Flex, how you doing?
Hey.
I hope you
don't
did.
know.
Yeah, I hope you got my. You
Just
understood the message.
Jordan
or-
run in here.
Yeah, it was very scary. There was a big shadow monster, and it was like, yeah, already scary stuff.
Okay, in the meantime, haven't heard any of the screams or any sounds of struggle. I'm carefully peeping out the door.
It's dark. It's quiet.
I peek out the door too.
Hey neighbor, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Okay, I think I'll join you.
What's up?
I'm fine. Could be worse. Could be dead.
I mean, it's pretty bad because we reached nothing. We have still no idea how to activate this thing, and there's like a shadow monster on the loose. This is a pretty bad situation, to be honest. Any ideas?
Well, it seems nowhere to be found. No pun intended. Wait. Can you please reiterate what you've seen on the camera feed?
I mean, we just saw like there was a monster, like a black shadow thing, in the kitchen. Yeah, and then they walked outside into the hallway. I don't want to go to the kitchen. It's really scary.
Well, Flex?
Okay, are you?
Flex?
Yeah, Flex. I need some extra muscle.
What's up? Where are we going?
We're going to the kitchen. Ah! Oh, it's just you, Jordan.
Nothing seems amiss, except that the phone is hanging off the receiver.
I picked the phone up and put it on my ear.
Knock, knock. The truth
Who's there?
lies behind the lake.
Oh. Wait a second. I already tried pulling off that painting thing. Damn. There was like, I think there was like a weird prank caller. I tried to do a knock knock joke.
The truth is behind the lake who? Thanks for moving, Jordan.
I mean, I already tried pulling this off last time and it didn't work. Maybe this time it will, for unspecified reasons, wink wink.
No?
Maybe
Remove
try
the frame, nothing
knocking.
happens.
Okay, time to bring out old reliable.
Maybe try knocking.
Oh, that's a good idea. I was about to burn it. Knock knock.
When you knock on the poster, You hear it echo. It's very thin and hollow.
Flex. Go flex some
No, guys.
muscles.
But
What,
did you
you gotta-
expect to be the
Oh my
fighter of the
God.
group?
No, I really didn't. I expected to be more like a mage, but you know, hey.
I'm the pyromancer, you know.
Okay.
I guess
Teamwork.
just,
Alessian, go first. Alessian, go first.
I summon
the,
fireball.
poster.
Alright. Flex hits the wrench against the poster, and it comes apart very quickly. It collapses. It's very thin. There is a hollowed out cubbyhole essentially in here, with a single shelf and a small metal box.
Ooh. A metal box with a keyhole? Question mark.
Yes, it is locked.
Alright, I tried the gold key at first.
The gold key is too big.
What if it, I can make it smaller. What about that? Fine. I used the silver key.
Inside the box, you see a floppy disk.
A floppy. I just noticed this thing here, like I was about to put in some matches, but I think this floppy disk is a way better thing to put in.
You bet.
So I take the floppy disk and I put it in the drive.
When you insert the floppy disk into a computer, a program boots up. A black console with the words Memory Extraction Program, and a loading bar begins to fill steadily. While the program is loading, a video player pops up and begins to play. You see yourselves, the four of you, standing in the machine, looking straight into the camera and chanting over and over the same words. Mind, soul, memory, sight, door. Mind, soul, memory, sight, door. After the video repeats a few times, the loading bar in the background finishes, reaching 100%, and all the screens shut down.
Damn. How did they get those images of us? That's really scary. I'm telling you guys, generative AI is really out of control these days. Anyways, come on, Jordan. Let's go back to the lab room. All right, I guess we got to do the spooky thing from the video.
Well,
When you return to this room, you see that the screen with a message on it has changed again. It says, "Enter the chamber."
Okay.
I mean, pretty straightforward, I would say.
mhm.
I always wanted to join a cult.
I mean, the video didn't show Jordan with us in here.
We are taking
I don't
him with
know.
us. That's out of
Okay,
question.
okay.
Flex, once you have entered the chamber, the whole machine begins to react, and there's a buzzing sound around you.
Should we start
Taking out the
saying
old
word?
note.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess we gotta say the thing. Did anyone write it down?
We have
worry, I wrote it-
we have it on paper,
I wrote it on Jordan, don't worry.
but these are exactly the same words we've seen on paper before.
Is it
Well,
now?
he hadn't written it on Jordan yet, so he can pull his pen out and start trying to write it on Jordan if he wants, but...
Now let's just... Yeah, it doesn't. We don't have to.
Exactly. So, I'll start. You'll pick it up. Mind. Soul.
So,
Memory.
Memory.
Sight.
sign,
Door.
so,
Mind.
Mind.
Soul.
no,
Memory.
Memory.
Sight.
Light.
Door.
so,
Mind.
As you are
Mind,
repeating the words,
Soul.
the light
memory,
inside the chamber
memory,
starts to become
sight.
brighter. The door
Yeah.
of the machine slams shut, trapping you all inside. The chamber begins to shake and you feel a powerful energy surging through your body. A white flash blinds you, and everything goes silent.
Let me out, I regret everything.
The machine
I don't
powers
re-
down, the lights go out, but the door remains closed. You notice something on the ground at your feet. A black cube.
Well, let's Jordan have it.
Yeah, let Jordan have it. He's the MVP of our group.
Yeah, really.
Was the door open?
It wasn't.
Okay.
No,
And
you are still locked in the chamber.
Okay, I pick up the cube.
You are in total darkness, but somehow you can still see each other and the cube. You pick up the cube with your hands. It's lighter than you expected. Its smooth surface feels cool to the touch. As you inspect it, you notice you can look through it as if it's made of glass. And on the inside, you see a small room with white tiles covering the walls. You see beds inside, and a person is lying in each bed, sleeping.
Wait a second, I recognize those ugly mugs.
hey, well, I guess that's also a self-burn.
As you examine closer, you recognize that yes, it is you sleeping in the beds.
I think it's time to wake up.
I guess it is time.
As you say the words, it's time to wake up, you feel yourself being pulled inside the cube.
Wait, really?
You fall deep into the mind of your sleeping counterpart. Everything is going black. Your memory is beginning to falter like a fading dream. Everything you have seen begins to disappear.
Oh no.
You try to get a sense of who you are or where you are, but before you can remember anything, your thoughts are interrupted by a familiar voice. It's time to wake up. You open your eyes and find yourself in a bed in a dark, square, white tiled room.
And this is the end of Rusty Lake Untold, the lab. I thank Alessian, Flax, and Ethat for joining me as fellow players and giving me laughs. I thank Zefiewings for hosting the game so masterfully. Without them, the game wouldn't be so enjoyable either. I want to thank Rusty Lake, and particularly the concept artist Martin Pelders, for creating this wonderful experience. And last but not least, I thank you, my dear viewers, for joining us on this journey. I can't wait to see the upcoming Rusty Lake Untold adventure about the House of Vanderbooms, and hope we'll be able to gather once again to play it in the future. If you want to play Rusty Lake Untold yourself, you'll find all the necessary materials by following the link in the description. Right next to it, you'll find Zefiewings' YouTube channel, where they're thinking theories about Rusty Lake and more, as well as their gaming Twitch, where this exact game session was live streamed. Here was now here, and remember, question everything in Rusty Lake.